Hello everyone, I'm here today in the beautiful little town of Glenarm on the coast with the Irish Sea in the background, and as I go for a walk I will do a little mini beach clean and possibly a little bit of beach combing for some objects like sea pottery that I could use in my art. Sea glass, sea pottery, some driftwood. I'll take you along and see what we can find. Got my plastic bag for any rubbish I find. Washed up on the beach like bits of plastic, especially stuff that could entangle wildlife or that they could swallow. Swallowing plastic is never a good idea for wildlife as it fills their stomach where real food should be. I'm sure you've seen the pictures of the albatross chicks that have died because they ingested too much plastic. I think the birds are attracted to the bright colours plastic comes in. I see a few bits there of old cans, aluminium. I recycle what I can, so aluminium can be recycled nearly indefinitely. A hair elastic. It's amazing what ends up washed up on a beach. Bits of old electronics. Into the bag. Hard plastic. Soft plastic. Fishing line. All sorts of stuff. Nearly missed this one. Look, the sun has faded the colour on one side. Before and after. This one's been out a while. I wonder, can you see that? Some fishing line, recreational. Oops, it's tangled up. Ah, something nice. A little piece of tile with some pattern still on it. I'll keep that one. More fishing line. Oh look, more plastic. And it stinks. Turtles can mistake plastic bags in the ocean for jellyfish, and that's their main source of food, so it can block up their stomachs and digestive systems and kill them. So always lift plastic bags if they're blowing about. I'll let you see the rest of the beach. You know, it's always nice to look up every now and again. Remember where you are, somewhere beautiful. Lovely to hear the waves in the background. And the clouds may drop some rain on us. but we're used to it in Northern Ireland. I've collected loads of driftwood on this beach over the years, and loads of plastic, and a fair amount of pottery and sea glass. I don't know what that is, just in the bag. In keeping with the open golf season, we have a golf ball. I saw something else. Where'd it go? Oh yes, a piece of a shoe. The coloured bits are easier to find. Bottle cap, wire, and more recreational fishing line. I always like to remove anything that's a hook or a loop, because that can entangle wildlife, birds, seals, depending on the size of the loop, and they'll have a very slow and painful death if it isn't removed. I watch a channel on YouTube called Ocean Conservation Namibia, I think it's called, and they regularly go out and rescue seals. It's a fantastic channel, very uplifting to see them rescue seals from entanglement. So I'll put the link somewhere and you'll not be sorry you watched it. I'm not collecting driftwood today because I have far too much already. Let's look at the sea. Oh, there's a boat gone out. I don't know whether that's a day tripping boat. It might be. Over there is the harbour. Oh, in the middle there's a salmon fishery. I'm not so fond of that. And you'll see some camper vans. That's where they park up. Lovely spot. If you like quieter places, it's great. Oh, more bones. Got this wee bit of plastic. So find a lot of these shotgun cartridges, hard plastic. I don't know, do people shoot them off boats, or do they just end up washed up into the sea from the land? Who knows? Fishing line. Fishing line. So there's another one. No advertising on this channel. No creatures in that. What is this? Oh, I think that's part of a dog muzzle. More fishing line. Is it? No, maybe just string. That golf ball was usable. So if they're usable, I'll save them up and donate them to a charity shop. Some people buy them from there for 50p, and it all helps. Oh, can't get this bit away. This is the problem with fishing line and rope that tangles up and becomes nearly, it can add together and become like a floating island of debris. There's something that's one of those. No, it's not. It's just another cable tie piece. Let's go down to the waves. Oh, there's a fishing boat gone out. I don't know if you can see. Try and zoom in. That's the salmon fishery in the background. The birds are following the fishermen. The clouds look quite dramatic. I think it's raining over that way. On a clear day, you can see Scotland, but not today at the minute. Scotland and Northern Ireland are so close anyway. So I'm feeling a bit of rain. Oh, it's getting heavy. See you later. Well, we got a bit wet and had something to eat, and we're now back on the beach and the sun's out. It's making some quite dramatic scenery. Have a look. And I'm on the hunt again for this and that. Look, a natural hole in this piece of flint. I think that's probably made by a fossil eroding, or sometimes it can be made by water dripping onto the same spot in a cave or whatever. And eventually the water erodes the flint. But anyway, there's various names for these sort of stones with holes. Hag stones is one. I suppose that is something to do with witches. Thoughts about witches in the past. Anyway, some people in the past used them for warding off evil spirits. And I see a bit of blue pottery too. Tiny piece. Cute. Ooh. If you were so inclined, you could hang this one around your neck on a piece of leather. Go all hippie. Anyway, I feel lucky having found it. Sea is looking very calm.